What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's one of those times when I'm so happy to sit down and do reactions. The Sopranos season 4. We got 3 seasons to go before we're caught up with the craziness, right? Caught up with the craziness. I'm so happy to say that season 3 went very well. Saw the reception from the channel. You guys are really active for those videos, and I really do appreciate y'all. So I just want to take a second to say thank you to all of you guys that watch the videos, complained about the videos. One of the things that I am going to do, I'm going to try to turn up the audio a little bit more for y'all. So a couple of people that were complaining about that, and saying that I should turn the audio up a little bit. So I'm going to do that for y'all. It's not going to be much, but I'm hoping that the audio for the show is a little bit louder. I purposely do not turn up the audio too much. I would recommend you guys watching, whether it's a full reaction or on YouTube, watching it with a headphone. That's what I would suggest to you guys, okay? Because as I said, I can't turn the audio up too much, because when you turn up the audio too much, a lot of times, from the style that I'm doing and the way how I'm doing my reactions, the way I'm doing my editing, the dialogue gets caught in copyright, and I don't want that for the YouTube channel. So that's the reason why even in the full reaction is kind of low, because I try to do that because it's unedited. That version is unedited. So I'm going to turn up the audio a little bit. Hopefully my volume for my voice is not too low. I'm going to turn up my voice a little bit more as well, so that if I say something over while the show is being played and stuff like that, that you guys will be able to hear me. Okay, so we're gonna fix the audio, no problem at all. I can turn it up a little bit more. I thought it was okay, but I'll turn it up just for you guys, because I love you guys that much. Anyways, so we're gonna jump in, man. Season 4 episode 1. Don't know what they're gonna concentrate on this season. We got a lot of my favorite episodes so far in the series. I got a lot of those that I can say is definitely in season 3. I got a lot of my favorite episodes, not a lot, but like 1 or 2 episodes that really shine, that I would say is the best in the series so far. So I mean, it is what it is. Want to see what is going to be the progression here of Tony. Is Tony still going to be fooling around with the other women, with his experience with this lady from the last season? Is he still going to be doing this? We're going to see if Carmela is going to make up her mind, if she's going to leave Tony. I don't think she will. I really don't think so. Like, there's no doubt in my mind of, you know what I'm saying, like, the way how things are with Carmela right now, and the way how she thinks, and when she weighs the odds, I don't think she will leave him. She knows exactly what's going on. It is not, she's not oblivious to the fact that he cheats, that he sleeps with other women, that he has his little side piece, is, you know what I'm saying? Like, she doesn't, she's seeking advice. One person, basically, I think it was the priest, not the priest, but the therapist is telling her she needs to leave, and then the pastor is telling her she should stay and try to work it out, help him through these problems. So there's, you know what I'm saying, she's being dragged on kind of like in 2 different directions, and I'm curious to see how she's going to handle it, to say the least. Curious to see how she's going to handle it, or where we're going to go from here. Of course, we have, Meadow and Anthony Jr. Probably can't go to military school now because of, his fainting issues. But we'll see how that turns out. Meadow is a mess. I wonder how she's gonna progress from here, still in college and stuff like that. Is she gonna become a dropout? What is she going to do now that she, one of the things that I respect about Meadow, she knows that the family is involved with this stuff. She knows, like you know what I'm saying. Even though they don't outright tell her, she knows, right? But I love how she put, I think it was the April, what's her name? I can't remember her name right now, but you guys know who I'm talking about. Jackie's wife, right? And I didn't know they had another daughter. I didn't know that Jackie Jr. Had basically another sister. I thought basically all the Aprils, the men, were practically dead. But here we go, they introduced a new character. So she does have a daughter. I don't think she lives around them. She just came back for the funeral. That was her brother. And Meadow kind of put her in her place. It's like you gotta understand, like, the thing about it is this: you can't have certain moralities and certain stuff that goes on around certain things. Like, you can't just pick and choose. Of when you want to do certain things. The same kind of dilemma that Carmela is in, whereas in you want to enjoy the life, but you don't want the life. You get what I'm saying? Like, you want to enjoy the fruits of what that life provides, but you don't want to be in the life. It's either or either. You get what I'm saying? It's either or either. It's either you're gonna live with the fact that, FBI could knock on your door one day and take away your husband. You gotta live with that. You can't have it both ways. It's either you're going to leave him or you're gonna stay and enjoy the festivities. It's as simple as that. So we're gonna jump into episode 1 of season 4, man. Can't wait to see what they're gonna do with this season. You guys said the show gets better and better every season, and so far so good. It gets better and better, even though I would say that I wouldn't say season 3 currently for me is like the best season. I still believe that season 1 is the best season of the show, but it progressively get better, as in the writing gets better, the storytelling gets better, the things that they concentrated on gets better, and the way how they subtly do certain things in the episodes, if you guys have pointed out certain things to me during the seasons and stuff like that. So take time out again. Once again, guys, thank you guys so much for all the feedback, all the comments, all the likes, everything that you guys have been doing on these videos. I really do appreciate y'all. We're going to jump into episode 1, season 4 of The Sopranos. It's going to be a ride, long session for me. Hey, it is what it is. I'll see you guys at the end for the review. Did they change the actress? Isn't this the girl that was that's going undercover?
Hello. Yeah, she's here.
Kind of look like that.
She's on duty.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
The same, undercover.
Yeah, it is her, right?
What, the Caprice?
I started off. Take me to my uncle's doctor.
Furio called me. He's going to the fucking track today.
So what about it?
I don't know. I'm driving again all of a sudden.
So what, I gotta explain to you why I want you with me this week?
God forbid you explain.
That's right. And now you're gonna get fresh about it.
I'm just saying, I mean, I'm glad to do it.
Oh, I'm glad you're glad. You know, your father was like a mentor to me.
Right.
Stand up, you ask anybody. Your old man was a legend. He single-handed hunted down our New England crew. Brought the war home to them up there.
Another Chevy.
Nuns. might be undercover feds, but I doubt it.
We have to change our arrangement.
Which arrangement is that?
These fucking lawyers are taking my internal organs. $1 million for this trial. Melvoin and Hirschhorn are charging. And that was bad enough. Now they put this Harvard kid on, this lackey. I don't know what the fuck he does. And then they just decided we needed audibility experts to testify you can't definitively state what people are saying on the government tapes. I could fucking tell them that.
Yeah, well, those guys, they got sound graphs and shit.
50 grand the cocksuckers are charging. Plus the minimization expert, plus the fucking monthly expenses, fucking Lexus fees, the Xeroxing. An entire forest in the Northwest must have given its life in Xerox paper just for this one fucking trial. I said to Mel, can't we just at one fucking meeting all read from the same sheet of paper, pass it around? You kept me in place as boss. Take the heat off you. My legal problems have let you go strutting around like a gabavresh 2 fucking years now.
There you go.
10 points. I got medical bills too, Anthony.
I got cash flow problems of my own.
A one-time hit, 50, 75 grand to cover the audibility expert.
I got 2 kids in private schools.
God damn it!
Get your shy running right. That's what you should be focused on.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Versace's dinnerware, but stamping your face on every plate. The ego. Look who's here. Oh, my God. What are you doing home?
Gotta get this out of my car.
Is that for us? You're in a good mood. Want me to fix you a plate?
You shut that pocket right up.
You want to say hello to Danielle?
Not really.
I should go anyhow.
Enjoy your wine. Don't listen to his bullshit.
I gotta get up early tomorrow.
No matter how much the John offers you?
Pig.
This is beautiful.
Where'd you get it?
You said you were gonna go. Go. I gotta get some sleep.
I should go.
Froze to death in that mall.
I feel like they changed the actress, man. There's no way.
Oh. When am I gonna see you again?
I'll call you.
Okay, sweetie.
That's the
One of
scene.
those bags look
I don't
like
know.
blue
Maybe
cheese.
I'm just
Get
have
stuff all the
really
time.
bad
Sometimes I
short
look at it.
memory.
Bye.
It has been 2
See ya.
weeks since I've watched the show.
You are so fucking rude.
Had a horrible goddamn day. She's over here all the time lately.
Tony still acting all mean. Cosette, quiet.
Is he taking steroids or
Asshole.
is he shooting heroin
Ever
in his
since
foot?
I questioned his
The hell?
judgment on some Ralphie Jackie Jr. problem. Like he's fucking infallible, Pope Tony the 23rd or some shit. Now, of course, he starts in with my father so I could be compared all negative.
Jeez.
You never know. I could be on the endangered species list.
Chrissy,
Gonna get high?
maybe I'll just smoke some.
Still nod. It's more addictive than shooting.
I don't do it every fucking day now. Like some people.
Just chipping. I got it under control.
Chrissy, Tony loves you.
What is this?
Why would he have you made if he didn't
What is
depend
he-
on you?
Why is he?
He could depend on me.
Is that? Oh my
The fuck have
god.
they ever not been there 100%?
I'm worried, Tony,
On my way.
about money.
So you're getting a little less allowance than usual. I told you it's temporary. Super Bowl last year, we didn't lay enough off.
No, it's not just that. I'm worried about you. About the future. About me and the kids if something happens to you.
I don't provide for you.
Now, I saw Angie bumping Cerro today. She was handing out free Polish sausage at the supermarket.
Don't start with that. I supported her long enough. You're so worried about the money.
Who is going to support your children? And me, if God forbid something happens to you. That's the point. Sil, Paulie, that is frightening.
You'll be taken care of.
Hey, that's real pretty. Go on, play some more. Why don't you play something nice?
You're set in perpetuity. There's money in overseas accounts.
I don't have the serial numbers.
You'll have them when the time comes. Not now. For your own benefit. So you're not an accomplice. Jesus Christ, Carmela, I've been busting my pick all day long to bring home the money you're so concerned about. And I thought maybe I could have a Sunday and zone out in front of the friggin' TV. Because, A, you're right, my job is extremely stressful.
I'm talking about some simple estate planning, Tony, that's all. My cousin, Brian Camerata, has helped lots of people set up trusts for their kids, begin asset allocation.
I gotta spell this out for you. I can't declare X amount of my income.
Your consulting fees from Borough and Sanitation, you do. We file a tax return to justify the house, the cars. We could be putting aside some of that to start a portfolio.
Stocks? You gotta be high up in the corporate structure to make that shit work for you. We don't have those Enron-type connections.
Enron, really?
There are these things called REITs
Oh
that
my
Brian told me
God,
about.
that was a
Bonds.
huge
Where's the
shit
capital
show.
for that?
In the Caymans, or under the mattress, or wherever you put it at zero growth.
The money stays where it is. With what's going on in the world today,
There's always some excuse.
there's no cash in this house. Not since the last bust. Check the vents. And I provide for my children.
Yes, Tony, you do. But I don't know how you do it because you won't tell me. Well, let me tell you something. Or you can watch the fucking news. Everything comes to an end.
I want to know what a zero growth in this family's receipts. There's the fucking money. You're supposed to be earners. That's why you got the top tier positions. So each one of you go out to your people on the street, crack some fucking heads, create some fucking earners out there. The guy. We talked about this over at the other place. With the guy. The councilman. What the fuck happened to that?
It petered out.
It petered out.
It died on the vine.
It died on the vine.
It died on the vine. The guy, he moved or something.
Oh, nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
We hear you, Tom.
My uncle,
Why does the audio sound like
the
that?
boss of this family, is on trial for his life. And what you people are kicking up to him is a fucking disgrace. You know how much lawyers cost? A major RICO like his? I'm the only one supporting him. This thing is a pyramid since time immemorial. Shit runs downhill, money goes up. It's that simple. I should not have to be coming here, hat in my hand, reminding you about your duty to that man. And I don't want to hear about the fucking economy either. I don't want to hear it. So, break it down for him. What two businesses have traditionally been recession-proof since time immemorial?
Certain aspects of show business and our thing.
Now that's it. That's all I gotta say. Frankly, I'm depressed and ashamed.
Bro, that's the name I was trying to remember in the intro.
Oh. Anthony, I ever tell you about the time at a Harley?
Oh, cool.
74, shovelhead. I could blow off Porsches on that thing.
Not my dad's Boxster.
What's your name?
Matt.
Matt. No offense, but your dad's Boxster is a Porsche with panties. Hey, he knows what I'm saying. I mean, that's for the Hamptons, the Boxster. I'm talking Turbo Carrera. One time I'm alongside this Turbo with doctor plates. We come off the line. He's got this big Jew grin. You're not Jewish, are you, Matt?
Half.
Anyway, he knows it's all in fun. We at the intersection of Passaic Avenue, New Dutch Lane. We're doing 110. Boom! Right through the light. He wasn't grinning then, boy. I look back. He's white as false teeth.
Is Janice...
Jason and Jelly's parents let him get a YZ250.
You get on that bike, I will cut your legs off before the bike does.
I had the high handlebars, you know.
Oh, Stern, don't you got somewhere to be?
I gotta hit the little boy's room.
You guys need some help?
In my
Are
day,
they
there
together
was a
now?
motorcycle called the Vincent Black Shadow.
Boy, did that thing take off.
There's a bathroom downstairs.
Hey, Janice.
There's a
Oh
bathroom
my god,
downstairs.
everybody doing drugs in this show. Well, not everybody, but
What?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
oh my god.
Come on, come on, come on.
I knew it.
Good, you can do that.
So these two are getting drugs together. So I'm guessing.
How's Ro doing down there?
Very quiet, you know. It's to be expected.
They got her on medication. I don't think it's helping.
Oh, Bartleby, all humanity.
Danielle, did you see the loggia?
That loggia was my daughter's idea.
Nice, huh?
Danielle, come check this out.
So he's fooling around with Janice, obviously.
What are you doing to me here?
Oh my god.
I have many dear friends there. I could show you quite a time.
Thank you, but I don't gamble.
With me, it's never a gamble.
You know, today is my last day.
Where you going?
Back to school. Anyway, I'll come say goodbye when you're done here.
All the fucking luck.
So what is it today?
It's becoming clear to me Murph can't run my operations while I'm in court. He's starting to forget things. His words... Sometimes there's food on the front of his shirt, the poor bastard. I'm gonna move Bobby up.
I think it's a good choice.
I wasn't asking, I'm telling. So you know who to talk to.
Bobby know yet? Well, I think we should bring him in here. Gonna be a very happy man.
Is Bobby a maid man? You don't have to be made to get moved up. Is he? I'm not sure. Maybe he is. Why the hell is Paulie in prison? Did I? I must have missed a shit ton. What?
Speak.
I have a collect call from Mr. Walters.
Okay, operator.
John?
Oh, right on time.
That's all I got, pal. Time.
What the fuck happened out there?
Didn't Tony tell you? Sil?
You just mentioned in passing that you were doing the county book in Youngstown. They didn't have long to talk. Hello?
Let me first say, I can't tell you how touched I was when my nephew told me you wanted me to call. Anthony only talks to me through middlemen.
So what'd they pinch you for?
Gun charge. I drove out to visit Lenny Scottis. Don't know if you know Lenny. Him and I used to have that little club down in...
Doesn't matter.
Anyway, my first night here, we drive out to visit Dean Martin's birthplace in Steubenville. Cops pull us over for no left blinker. Long story short, they find a piece under the seat. Fucking 38. Turns out it was used in an unsolved murder out here from 8 years ago.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
So what can I do to help?
You're too much. Nothing. The lawyer said they'll keep us here as long as they can, till they make their case or unless somebody cops to it.
Keep your dick up.
Well, leave that. Don't touch that. My program's coming on. John, love you, babe. Don't let me rot now.
That's crazy. Cause I was like, did I miss something? Like, but they explained it. Anyways, let's get to part 2.
Here's to
the newest hotel, huh, Tom?
Sullivan.
Anything else with the Esplanade I should know?
Oh, it's a girls from Icelandic Air.
Oh, come on in.
All right.
All right, let me get the fuck out of here. How's Junior?
He's gonna be all right.
Tell him he's in our prez, etc.
I'll be sure and let him know.
One other thing, though. John said he went to a cookout at your house.
Yeah.
Don doesn't wear shorts.
All right, come on. Elevator's here.
So where you girls from?
Reykjavik.
What you doing? You'll clean it up.
And he's high. Jeez.
You have a good time tonight? All right. Learn anything? Like what?
That's never good.
Anything. You want to sit down with two bosses.
You got a real hard on for me, that's all I know.
Oh, you think so?
It's fucking obvious.
Take the Parkway.
You know, with all the things there are to eat on this island, with breadfruit, mangoes, papaya, not to mention the fish from the sea, there's no question about us surviving. We could go on here for years, and I mean years.
Where are you going? Get that.
You know.
Who did? Oh, they did. I'll tell him.
Tell me what?
That was Mel Roy.
So it was Melvoin. The fuck is this, Mother? May I? Go ahead. Tell me.
He just had a call from some source of his. Dr. Schreck's office isn't safe to talk at. The FBI had an undercover in there since January. Or D-Day or something. The agent's been pulled to testify at your trial.
All right, pull up over there.
Can't catch a break. Jeez. My God, man. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. That's just crazy. Is that Bobby?
Is that Bobby Bagala? See over there. Guy in there killed your father.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Barry Haydu. Detective Lieutenant in the Clifton Police Force. Retired today. That's his retirement party.
Everybody always told me he was a fucking cop. I thought he was dead. My mother can't even talk about it.
Did the hit for Jilly Ruffalo. Jilly and your old man were in the can together. Jilly stabbed your old man's cellmate to death. So when your old man got paroled, he tracked down Jilly. Took out his eyes so bad he couldn't even put a glass one in. Loyal, your old man.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, but
Some
you
guys
also
are.
know that he was a shitty father.
They hit my dad right outside my house, right? He was bringing home a crib for me?
Yeah. Well, no, he was outside the house, but he wasn't carrying a crib. He had a bunch of TV trays. Could have been a crib just as easily. That rat fuck was in uniform then. Gambled like you wouldn't believe. He did it on contract. Made a lot of money over the years.
So how come he's still fucking walking?
Because he's been useful. But he's outlived it. As of his cute little ceremony this afternoon.
Is that him? With the sombrero on?
No, you can't tell from here. Well, maybe. Maybe it, yeah. Yeah, probably. Hey. Nice house, apparently. Say he paid cash for it. Good luck. Questions? Kill the dome line.
Fuck is this? You cleaned out. Done a rob in this place. Well, there's this.
Okay. You know I'm a police officer.
Uh-huh. Engraving on this watch says you retired today. Well, every little bit helps. Rough divorce, huh? She must be a real vile twat. Hope she didn't pass it on to your daughter.
Listen to me. It's not too late to cut your losses. Unlock me, give me the weapons. I promise you, I will do whatever is in my power to help you.
Maybe. Let's come back to that. You remember Dickie Moltisanti?
No.
No? Is that what you said?
Is he a friend of yours?
He was my father.
Look, I don't know who told you I had anything to do with the death of your father, but their information is faulty. Or they are deliberately not telling you the truth.
Are you inferring that you didn't take cash from Jilly Ruffalo to whack my father while he was carrying a TV tray for me to watch TV?
I don't know anybody named Ruffalo. You're being set up. He's lying to you, whoever he is.
Wouldn't make any difference.
What do you mean it wouldn't make any difference?
He wants you dead.
All right, look. I got a boat. It's a Sea Ray 230. It's almost brand new. I didn't kill your father, but you could... You don't want a cop kill on your head!
And what if they won't pull over, TC? I'm not gonna take on a limo in this car.
No problem.
I'm sorry.
Put it
Sorry.
alongside.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What are you gonna do?
Not now. Look, I know what happened. It's bad, but it's not worth getting yourself sick over.
I told you just sit down.
It doesn't have cable.
Actually, we're gonna go. Okay, June, you got everything?
Thank you, dear. You've been wonderful.
Bye, Karen.
I'll see you. See you, kids, huh? Goodbye, Karen. Be good.
Must have been that piece of tail.
You think it's so? I don't think it's her.
She probably reported the meetings. Who was there? All that shit. What was the actual conversations? What could she hear?
You better hope nothing. Because you were involved in every fucking one.
How could you fall for that flirty shit? That's the point. Get the hell out of here. I'm gonna talk to my uncle. Forget about that for a minute. That shit about your legal expenses. I've been thinking, and, okay. Maybe I can give you some relief.
What?
You got that empty garage over on Freeland Heights Avenue. You've been trying to sell it. I'll take it off your hands.
The fuck you gonna do with it?
I don't know. I'm trying to help you out.
How much?
100,000.
gives a fuck anyway?
Hey, come on.
I was led around by the nose, Anthony. You're right. A young coos smiled at me and birds started chirping. Time was, my instincts would have never failed me like that.
So what are you now, the amazing Kreskin?
What did I tell her? Did I say anything could be used against me?
I don't know. Bullshitting. Singing.
Atlantic City, Jesus Christ. I'll be sitting right across from her in the courtroom.
I don't think it's her. I think it's one of... Maybe somebody dressed up as a doctor or something. It wasn't her.
All right, come on.
There was another guy that kept
Some
creeping. I don't think it's her, bruh.
I'm an old man, Anthony. An old man is going to trial. There much else to say about me?
Ah, she's smiling. And you guys did tell me that she was supposed to play Carmela.
I'm a little depressed. You on vacation?
Can you describe the feelings?
Things are good. Especially with Carmela. But then she starts ragging on me about the future. How she's worried. And what's gonna happen to them if I'm dead? And buy bonds and all this shit.
A lot of people are feeling vulnerable.
But on the other hand, she's right. Not that I'd ever tell her that.
Why not?
Because then she want to know, where's the money, how much?
Don't you want Carmela to be taken care of?
She is. Anyway, she's right, that's the point. Over the last couple of years, I've been doing a lot of thinking.
And?
My uncle definitely snapped it into focus. What's he, 72 years old? What's he got? Fucking shitty house in Belleville and a bunch of legal bills that make you gargle Drano if you had them. I've analyzed it. There's two endings for a guy like me. High-profile guy. Dead or in a can. Big percent of the time.
You've never talked this frankly.
Even with all this terrorism shit, the government has resources up the ass. As far as legal bills...
Anthony.
What?
Why don't you give it up?
Oh. You know, let me finish. There's a third way to wrap it up. You rely only on family.
Not many men could survive without the love and support of their wife and children.
No. I'm talking about business. You trust only blood. A friend of mine. Guy's name you would know. Stayed out of the can and in charge. Living in Florida till he was 81 years old because he only gave orders through his son. No other conversations that could come back in testimony.
His son?
No, not AJ. What I've been dealt is my nephew. He's gotten his act together, the kid.
Yeah, right.
Over the last couple of months, I started the process of bonding him to me inseparably.
How?
What are we can't get into?
Didn't your uncle do that with you? You said his life is like a desert.
42, I'm already more successful than my uncle ever was. You see my house.
Anthony, why are you telling me this?
I don't know.
Yes, I trust you. A little.
All right, guys. That was episode 1, season 4 of The Sopranos. Very well done episode to bring us back into the fold. No new characters introduced. I don't believe so. There wasn't any new characters that was introduced. Same old. Thing that caught me off guard a little bit there was Janice and Ralphie being together. Like that caught me off guard a little bit. That caught me off guard just a little bit, just a tad, because we know that he's with Ro, so I don't know what kind of rift that is going to be, but it seems like Tony notices that both of them were missing from the table. So we'll see how that develops, or whatever that develops into. I'm not interested in any of them character wise, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, Ralphie's a good character, Janice good character for the show, as in perspective of what they bring to the show, but in the grand scheme of things, Janice is very annoying to me. She's very annoying to me, and sorry, and all she does is bring kind of like destruction to this entire thing, like worse than it already is. So of course we have Carmela, the beautiful Carmela. Love her character in this show, no doubt about it. And she brought up a very good point to Tony. As I said, both of them have great points. There's a reason why Tony is doing what he does. I'm pretty sure that he's not going to leave her. And it's like, it's better if you don't know. But everything will be delivered to you once, you know what I'm saying, if something should happen to me. So you don't need to worry about it. And I totally believe him. You know what I mean? No matter what you're going to say about Tony, we know that he loves his family. No matter how dysfunctional they are, no matter what it is, you know for a fact that's not a point to be debated. He loves his family. So I know he's going to make sure that they're taken care of if something should happen to him, if he should go to prison, or if he should, you know, get killed, or whatever the situation, if he should die or whatever. He's going to make sure that they're set. I'm not sure why he's hiding money in his backyard though. Like, that's kind of weird to me. I don't know why he's doing that, or why he doesn't want Carmela to know that he's hiding money. I don't know. Rainy day perhaps. I'm not sure why he wouldn't want her to know about that when he used to stash money. He used to stash money in the house. So I don't understand why is it that she can't know about that money. That, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that part of it, why he's hiding money from her. Because I don't think he's planning to leave her or anything. So, or maybe he's just like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a theory on that. You know, I don't have a theory on that. Maybe you guys can give me a better idea, or maybe I missed something during the episode. I don't know. I just didn't get why he was hiding money from her. Maybe it is because they're like, there's really no money coming in right now, because you know, his earners are not really doing anything right now. You know, times are slow, no money flowing, so they're having trouble in that aspect. Or maybe he's just hiding money because, you know, I don't know. As I said, I don't want to theorize too much about that, because maybe it's gonna come into play later on. So Danielle, of course, we have Adriana with this girl that we, you know what I'm saying, we know that she's a Fed, right? We know that she's a Fed. We know that she's undercover. I'm not sure, but I think they changed the actress. I'm pretty sure that's not who. I could be wrong, or maybe, as I said, I could be, because I haven't seen the show in 2 weeks, and I just don't remember what she looked like back in season 3. But it just came off like kind of surprising, because I know that actress. That's why it's like, I don't remember seeing you in season 3. So maybe they did change the actress, of course. Also, Bobby moving up, that was a good move as well. You know, he's a kind guy. Like, I don't see Bobby as a mobster. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I was asking, is he a made guy? Because I don't think he is. But you guys can tell me if he's a made guy. I don't know. I don't think so. But I guess you can still get promoted to, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, he's going to get promoted to basically a captain, right? Because he's going to be handling Junior's, you know, people. So, handling his affairs and stuff like that. So I guess he is a made guy. I don't know if that was ever said in the series about Bobby, because he doesn't come off as a made guy. You get what I'm saying? He's like a fluffy, kind, like, he's always crying for something. You know what I'm saying? So I never thought of him as like a made guy, because he was just the dude that just, you know, drives Junior around. I know he's in the mob for sure, but I never thought of him as a made guy because the way how they treat him. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. So there's that. Also, we saw Meadow for a little bit there. She's heading back to school or whatever. So there's that. Also, certain things that were mentioned in the show also that I didn't expect them to mention is like the whole 9/11 thing and what happened with the World Trade Center and all that stuff, talking about terrorists. I didn't expect them to mention that in the show, to be honest. So this is definitely filmed, I don't know, in the timeline. This is definitely 2001, somewhere past that. I don't know if 9/11 just happened, or is it like, you know, months after it happened or something of the sort. But it definitely is in the universe of the Sopranos. It did happen. So that was pretty cool to see as well, that they acknowledged that during the series. So yeah, I think that's about covers it. The whole thing with Junior, with his you know, them finding a spy, finding out that there's an undercover agent that was, you know, there during the doctor's visit. As I said, I don't think it's the girl. I really don't think it's the girl. I think it's somebody different, and they're thinking that it must have been her because she was so kind. She was the only one that really had access to seeing who was in the meetings and stuff. But I don't think it's a girl. I think it's somebody else, because anybody could see who he's coming there with and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, you don't have to see who's in the room to actually know who's going in the room. You know what I'm saying? Junior is not supposed to be meeting with anybody that's considered to be associated with the mob, any known criminals or anything like that, because it's also a part of his parole, if I believe so. If I might be thinking about this wrong, but I don't believe he's supposed to be meeting with Tony like that. So, you know, but hey, it is what it is. It is doctor-patient privilege, so they can't record anything. They can say, oh, this and that and whatever, but if they any information, anything that they get caught, that's why I'm like, how did they not mention that? Even though he's meeting with somebody there, they can only mention that they were meeting. None of it is going to be, in my opinion, not necessarily in my opinion. From what I know, they can't bug the office. They also cannot have, if the conversation was held inside the office, they cannot present that in court. You can't, because it's going to be considered hearsay. You get what I'm trying to say? It's going to be, if you're like listening to the conversation from outside, like, you cannot present that in court. It's not viable evidence. Like, it's not damning evidence. That's why they're wondering if they said anything, because you can overhear stuff. You get what I'm saying? You can overhear stuff, but it's not damning evidence, because it's basically your words against mine. You get what I'm saying? It's not recorded. They can't bug the office. So I don't think anything that anybody overheard is going to be easily thrown out by your lawyers. You get what I'm saying? And he's over here, he's hemorrhaging money, got enough money to pay these lawyers and stuff like that. Listen, man, fighting any kind of case is expensive, bro. I remember for my divorce, I hired a lawyer, and it cost me, I think it cost me like $6,000 or $7,000, just for mediation, just for him to handle the case. And it wasn't even like a big case where we like splitting assets and shit. Like, it was like, I didn't want to end up paying alimony and all of this other stuff, so I got a lawyer, right? So that we can decide what we're going to take or whatever the situation is. She wanted alimony. I didn't want to pay her no alimony. I was like, you know what? Let me get a professional to handle this, because I don't know the law like that. It ended up that, you know what I'm saying, because she was the one that she was actually making more money than me at the time. You know what I'm saying? For the majority of the marriage, she was the one that was making the most money. So my lawyer told me that, you know what I'm saying, if anything, she's the one that should be paying me alimony. And I told him I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want to have nothing to do with this woman. Okay, after this divorce and I'm declared single again, I don't want to have to be, you know, when you just want a clean break from something, you just don't want any kind of anything to be attached to that person anymore. And maybe, you know, you might look at me, oh, you should have took the alimony. Nah, it's like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good on that. As I said, sometimes peace of mind is not worth, you know what I'm saying? Like, peace of mind, to have peace of mind, it's not worth it when it comes on to money. In comparison, like, I'd rather have the peace of mind than have to be like worrying, oh, she might not be able to pay me. And then the fact that all of the stuff that she was going through as well, you know, with her health and all this other stuff, I'll give her, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was still being considerate towards her, even though she wanted to drag me. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But not to get too deep into that. But lawyer fees are expensive, man. It is an expense. I'll tell you that much. So make sure you got money. If you get into trouble, all I can say is make sure you got some dough. Else you're gonna find yourself with some dude that just came out of law school defending you as a public defendant. It's not a pretty sight. It's not a pretty sight. But anyways, I'm gonna jump into episode 2, guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. We're back and in full swing. Sopranos season 4. I'll see you guys for the next one. Of course, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to comment. And I will catch you guys for the next one, man. Peace.